Hi, I'm Eleanor. Today's video lesson is about using the past continuous. We use the past continuous tense to talk about something that was happening in the past. So let's find out more. Let's talk about what I was doing yesterday. It was Sunday and I was at home. I was feeling hungry around midday. So I decided to prepare lunch. I love a piece of tender and spicy fried chicken. Yum, yum. I was cooking fried chicken at 1 o'clock. I finished my lunch at 2 and I was washing up the dishes when my mother called. Let's focus on the sentence and the timeline. Look at what was happening yesterday. Around midday, I decided to make lunch. I was cooking before 1 o'clock and I continued to cook after 1 o'clock as well. I was cooking at 1 o'clock. This is something that continued in the past over a period of time. Let's focus on the sentence and answer the questions together. Did I start cooking before 1 o'clock? Yes. Was I still cooking after 1 o'clock? Yes. Was this action happening at 1 o'clock? Yes. So, what is the past continuous? And when do we use the past continuous? The past continuous is used to talk about actions that were happening in the past. You use the past continuous to talk about actions or events that happened over a period of time. Let's look at another example. What was I doing at 5 p.m? I was playing basketball at 5 p.m. Let's move on. How can you construct a sentence using the past continuous? Let's take a look at the first example again. We start the sentence with a subject, which is the pronoun I, followed by the helping verb to be, which is was in the past form. After that is the ing form of the verb cook. To make the ing form of a verb, you add ing to the base form of the verb. For example, cook changes to cooking. What about the different forms of the past continuous? Let's start with the singular forms. In the table, you can see the subject pronouns, which are I, you, he, she, and it. The subject pronoun is followed by the helping verb to be. There are two forms of to be in the past. They are was and were. The helping verb is followed by the ing form of the verb. Let's go over the forms quickly. I was cooking. You were cooking. He was cooking. She was cooking. It was cooking. Let's look at some examples. You were listening to music in the evening. Simon was studying English at 11 a.m. Kate was driving at 9 a.m. in the rush hour. What about the plural form of the past continuous? Let's take a look. In the table, you can see the subject pronouns we, you, and they, followed by the helping verb to be. in the past, which is were. The helping verb is followed by the ing form. Let's check the forms. We were cooking. You were cooking. They were cooking. Here are a few examples. We were talking to Carla in the morning. They were playing football at 5 o'clock. What about the negative form of the past continuous? For example, I was not cooking at 1 o'clock. From the example, you can see that we add not before the ing form of the verb. In the table, you can see how to make the negative form of the past continuous. Let's have a look at the forms. I was not cooking. You were not cooking. He, she, it was not cooking. We were not cooking. You were not cooking. They were not cooking. Let's also have a quick look at the negative short form of the past continuous. Let's check the forms quickly. I wasn't cooking. You weren't cooking. He, she, it wasn't cooking. We, you, they weren't cooking. Let's look at some examples. I wasn't visiting Sophie at 3 p.m. They weren't waiting for the pizza delivery at lunchtime. Now you know how to use the past continuous. Today we reviewed what is the past continuous tense, when you can use the past continuous, and using the past continuous singular, plural, and negative forms. Thanks for watching today. See you later.